Hey guys, welcome to Fan Zone. This is a show for you guys where we review, respond, react to what you're saying to your stars on social media. My name is Nanaya Radio. I got you sitting in for Roland. This week, the gang, they couldn't come through, so I have to sit in and make sure that you guys, your comments, your conversations are heard and loud and clear. And I'll respond to some of it. Those ones that make sense, I'll give you a thumbs up. The ones that doesn't make sense, I'll give you guys, media, meme factual. Yeah, I say it as it is. So let's start. Welcome to the show. Let's start like this. So Sarkodie made a post, a very interesting post, and the post reads like this: You definitely Kanye creative, not Kanye crazy. My brother Worlasi, and he put the fire sign. Talent overdose. I still need the first groove in jealousy, at least 2 minutes long. LOL. You can't mess with my emotions like that. Translation crazy. So this is Sarkodie responding to Worlasi. Worlasi is one of the finest artists in Ghana, and an artist, and he kills it every time. Has songs with Manifest and crazy. You should check out his new EP, Therapy. But a fan commented, Amafio Jerry said, at Worlasi AI Pure Account, these are artists most Ghanaians don't need to undervalue. So let me respond to you, Amafio Jerry. So nobody in Ghana is undervaluing any artist. You guys need to learn this. Listen, you are who you say you are, but we buy what you sell. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We buy what you sell. So what is Worlasi selling us? What is Account selling? What is AI selling that people are buying? And what are they buying? I'll give you an example, right? So you guys remember that AI had one of the biggest songs in the country with Vision DJ, Grind, right? After that, he dropped Paper. AI and EL also did a song, right? A Juma. These were huge songs. So what happened? You should know that sometimes artists decide how they want to go about their career or how they want to drive their conversation. If AI, Worlasi, and Akan choose to push themselves as any other artist in the country as pushing his or her music, it will be equal playing ground. Also, are you really a fan of AI, Worlasi, and Akan? Because I know I can't just drop an album. I can't just travel to go and play shows outside Ghana. Are you listening to the music? Did you even know that Worlasi has a new tape out? So the song Sarkodie is talking about, have you even heard it? Have you listened to the songs? When was the last time you checked an AI song? You know AI has also put out some music. Are you following them on social media? You guys are the reason why people think that everybody thinks an artist is undervalued. Nobody is undervaluing any artist, Charlie. Nobody is doing that, okay? So get that, and then I hope that next time if you're making your comments, you try and get it straight. Stop using the word undervalue. Stop using it. These are great talents. They choose how they want to communicate. They choose how they want to go about their music. They choose how they want to promote their music. They even choose how they want to be seen or be heard in the music industry. Okay? It does not mean they are undervalued by anybody. What you just wrote means that you are the reason why people think like that. So Charlie, before drop off, good. Moving on. So this week also one of the biggest trending issues that happened was Hajia Bintu. So Hajia Bintu sat down with delay for an interview, and then lots of comments came around. So let's listen to some of the comments, and then I can react to some because there's a lot, so I can't read and react. So we will all listen, and then I'll react to it. Okay, let's go.
Tade Beniba Ghana. Ghana for the quick to celebrate negative success. But on the other hand, these guys are making real money. The sponsorship deals, the ads, etc. You can't attribute her wealth to fake life. She deserves everything she has. Even if it's her body. That's got her there. That's none of your business. Mopesa. Our plenty comments won't change anything about her.
Well, so I think this is my reaction, right? I think that in Ghana, when somebody does not understand or understands something or they can't comprehend it, they have to destroy it. Okay, so one day, I'll tell you a funny story. One day, an influencer traveled, came back with a lot of gadgets. At the airport, all was gone. And then when we went to make the report, the authorities, one of them made a funny comment that if people, they take YouTube money and you can buy another one. What I'm trying to let you understand is that what we do actually is work. What we do, whether we are Snapchat influencers whether we are YouTubers, whether we are Instagram influencers, we are Twitter influencers, we are Facebook influencers, we are influencers. Because you see, the difference between Hajia Bintu and you is that Hajia Bintu has been able to identify a certain part of life that she can use to build a career or a life. If she's able to put together a good team, she's good to go. So I agree with the comment. What we do actually is work. And how we make money from it, we can come and tell you how we make money. Have you gone to ask despite how he makes his money? Because you see, despite owning piece of him, you think that that's what gives him the money, right? What if he tells you that he's making the money from this way? So what the girl does actually is work. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I agree with this guy. I think this comment is spot on.
Gideon Kwesi Hosu IGP. Hajia Bintu topic there. It's not true because it's not every woman is a sex machine. If I may ask so, where in the Bible specify that women are sex symbol? The Bible specifies to us that a woman should be a helping hand to a man, and you both should reproduce that, not mean that.
Sally, don't worry yourself. Listen, somebody went for an interview. When you go for an interview, it's like you're writing exams in the classroom. You know, when you take your pen and they say, start work, immediately you have to think about what you're coming to write. So when you go for an interview, that's how it is. So the host will ask you a question, you have to think on your feet in the moment and answer. Sometimes you will get it right, sometimes you get it wrong. It doesn't mean that you don't know what you're saying. I don't think that the young girl really wanted to say that every woman is a sex object. But let's look at it critically. Look at it in totality. I'm not going to say anything. You look at it, go home, look at successful marriages, successful relationship, look at the women in it, how they dress, how they're able to keep their man. Don't look at the Ghana. Ghana for me, if you're name. So when something is happening, you guys always want to find a way of putting Christ and things in it. Bible also didn't say that a woman should also look like a rag, because you see, if you're looking like a rag, your husband will go out and look for somebody else. You get it? So I won't say anything. If you think that Bible says they should be helping hand, how are they helping? So you should come and not find to munch anymore, right? I'm not saying that what she said is true or it's not true. I'm saying that everybody has an opinion. But if you go for an interview, in the moment, the way you answer the question is different from the way you answer it after the interview is out and you are watching.
All is well. Russell Kwame. On a more serious note, Hajia is right. Women are sex symbols, but not all women are sex symbols for every man, and vice versa.
Yeah, I agree. So not all women are sex symbols for every man. Yes, that is 100% truth. Okay, that is the truth. And also, when I hear this issue about sex symbols and all those things, Delay was playing the devil's advocate. You saw how she pulled in Joyce Meyer into the conversation. That's the devil's advocate. She's doing her job. If Delay was not looking sweet on the show, would you watch the show? That's my answer.
Jason Hammond. I don't know why these girls go for these interviews. The host only asks questions to look down on you. Nothing uplifting. At the end of the day, you gain nothing but insults on social media, whilst the host monetizes from it.
Well, I think this comment is very childish. It's the childish of all comments, because nobody asks a question to get anything negative out of it. Do you get it? The question Delay asked the lady, Hajia Bintu, is a very good question, because it gave her an opportunity to distinguish or to tell us who she really is, right? And she was honest about it. That's what happened to Moesha in Ghana. When Moesha passed a comment that in Ghana, some girls sleep with married men to make a living. It became a big fuss. But today, what do you hear? What do you see? She was honest. Maybe the answer she gave, like him, it'd be cool. But don't say that the lady asked some questions to monetize them and all this. Is no. Delay asked a very good question, because the question Delay asked Hajia Bintu, that be the thing you think about for house, but you need to get the girl ask them. So it is her job to ask questions that you cannot ask Hajia Bintu, because where you go see Hajia Bintu for? So it is not Buapayo. Why? And you Buapayo. What am I saying? And think again, answer no my, Nke Towasuma, if you fell in line with your principles, you would have been clapping for her on Twitter. So allow. Don't throw shade to anybody. Why? Nobody says to do content to destroy another person. It's not done.
Ransford Balfour. Slay Queens means official ashawo.
No. That is a very disgraceful comment. And I think it's enviness and greed and jealousy that's made you write that comment. Because you see, if you have a family and you have a sister, and she has been able to identify a talent, and she's looking beautiful for herself and not for a man. And if a man should find her attractive, you will not come and write on Facebook that or on Twitter that a slay queen means ashawo. No. I think you are jealous of Hajia Bintu. I think you cannot understand how a young girl has been able to be successful in a little way. And so you are not able to, comprehend the whole thing. Slay queen is not ashawo. Slay queen is not ashawo. Go and Google it. Read about slay. It's not ashawo. If your mom owns a business, or your sister owns a business, ask her and she's looking good. She goes to work looking like $1 million. Would you say she's a ashawo? No. So slay queen is not ashawo. Okay? It's not. You guys should stop being bitter on the internet. It won't help anybody.
Amma Godfred. You are slay queen. So just accept it. And stop making the whole interview lies. With a laughing emoji.
No, I think these are young boys who are just envious. You know, like, let me say this. This is hilarious, but let me say this before I end the show, right? So I think these comments, I think these young boys, they watch Hajia Bintu in videos for Snap and for TikTok, and they might they might take it out. They don't know where they will go find Hajia Bintu for. So an opportunity comes. So Charlie, let's go and say something. This comment you made, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up at all. What do you call a lie? You know that you're at home. Are you living a lie or you're living the truth? I think so. You're living a lie because you just want to say something. Yeah. Are we done, Irene? That's it. Okay, guys. So yeah. So these are some of your comments on the Hajia Bintu and Sarkodie conversation. This has been Fun Zone with me, Nanaya, starting for the gang, Roland. And I hope next week they'll come back and we'll have a full show. I'll be back. I like this show. I like to respond to people. Yeah. So drop your comments below too. But your comments will make sense tomorrow. So say next week I can respond to it as well. Yeah. Let's go for it. Listen to me, guys. Everything you are at home, if you decide to change how you tweet, how you post on Facebook, you can also become an influencer and make some dough. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell and turn it on so that you can get all our shows. Okay, share our content with people. I'm waiting for your feedback. Drop the insults and I'll read them. Remember, you are always loved. Nanaya.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.